welcome back to my channel, and today I'm filming another hairstyle X hot topic with a little bit of makeup. And today's look is going to be Euphoria inspired, and I'm super excited about it. But before we get into the specifics of today's video, I want to go over a few housekeeping things. Number one, I will not be doing my face on camera anymore. And then the second thing is that if you have any questions about how I did anything with my base, like my eyebrows, my face, you can either reference the first video that I did, or you can ask me and I'll make a totally separate video about that. But other than that, let's get into this video. So today's hot topic is about Chloé Bailey. Y'all, the way that the people on the internet were really grinding my gears, because I do not get the whole situation, the whole scandal, quote unquote, with Chloé Bailey and her posting sexy videos. She is a grown ass woman. I just feel like y'all just really be trying to find a new issue every week, and it clearly shows that you don't have anything going on in your own personal life and you don't know how to mind your business. And it's really annoying because it's just like, why do black women have to exist in this one-dimensional type of situation? It's just very confusing to me, honestly. It's just very confusing. Right now I'm cutting up the little pearls that I'll be sticking on my eyes and on my hair. And the thing that's very upsetting to me personally is that the woman that made the original post about how Chloé Bailey was a clout chasing instathot trying to do the good girl gone bad played out act was a black woman. And I know that every woman should be held accountable for their actions, but particularly black women, like, we have struggled as a collective historically and presently to have identity, period. So the fact that you as a person that is in the same struggle bus as somebody else trying to find and live in and authentically be able to live freely in their identity are pitted against each other for what? Do you not think that's exactly what they want from us? They started this way back in the day with the turn the light-skinned slave against the dark-skinned slave, and we're still perpetuating those same type of ideals, but in different ways, but under the same scope. It's very disheartening to know that we're still struggling with the same structural injustices and the same institutions of disruption that have been put up for our demise since the beginning. It's absolutely wild. And I don't mean to be philosophical, because the topic that I'm talking about is quite simple, but it comes down to that when it continually happens, when we are going up against one another, like that's not what they have already been doing to us since they stole us and brought us here. So we need to change that. We need to actually support each other as black women and as black people in general, because we already know that if we don't do it, who will? Which one of these white people is about to start supporting us like they took away Black Wall Street? Like, bro, it's Black History Month. Think about all the things that these white bodies have done to us, and we still think that if we don't do it for ourselves, somebody's gonna come around and do it for us? Like, get it together. Black women have been the backbone of society. So if we know this, why then would we give into this stupid shit that they want us to give into, instead of trying to figure out and devise a plan of world domination? Like, yeah, that sounds crazy, but dead ass, we could do it if we just got ourselves together. And there's a lot of other things that have to take place. There's a lot of healing that has to take place. But this simple fact of social media and deciding to talk mess about another person just so you can get clout, like this whole gossip, all this shit is dumb. Find a better hobby. There are so many hobbies out there that you can get paid for. And the fact that some of y'all gossip and you're not getting paid for it is absolutely psychotic. So you're on social media 24/7 doing gossip about other people and you're not getting paid for it. So you're just doing that for fun. That's the way you like to spend your time. That's crazy. That's really crazy to me. I want better for us. I want better for us as a collective. So I wrote down my thoughts so I wouldn't get sidetracked. And the next thing that I want to talk about is minding your business, but I want to go deeper into this minding your business component, because a lot of times we use other people's business and other people's problems to distract us from our own issues and distract us from our own business that we have to take care of. And I'm not gonna lie, I've caught myself doing this as well. But the more that you mind other people's business and stay out of your own, the less likely you are going to achieve the goals that you have. Because all the time that you're spending worrying about somebody else, whatever they're doing that's about them, they're still making their money, they're still making their goals, they're still making headway in whatever they're trying to achieve. But as long as you're dedicated to whatever they have going on, all the goals, all the aspirations, everything that you're trying to do is put on the back burner because you're worried about somebody else. So if that is something that you're aware of, why do you continue to do it? Yes, it hurts to heal. Yes, it hurts to go through those dark thoughts, but it's better that you do that and try and fix yourself than being so worried about somebody else that's not fucking, feeding, or financing you. Like, come on, y'all. Seriously. It's so crazy that you really make gossiping your full-time job for free. So you're interning for gossip? You're doing a free internship like you're a high school student? What's wrong with you? You're a grown-ass woman. You are no longer in high school, so why are you doing a free internship for gossip? Tell me. Do a free internship for yourself, and maybe something good will come of it. And honestly, in fact, something good will come of it. There's no doubt. Because you're investing in yourself, and you're taking care of yourself, and you're doing good for yourself. So how can anything bad come from that? How? The only bad thing that'll come from that is you being a bad bitch because you decided to get yourself together. And that's on period. So let's try it. Let's all try it. As Black women, we are not meant to be one-dimensional creatures. We are meant to exist in as many identities, as multifaceted, as multidimensional as we want to. And we cannot let society continue to restrict us and continue to contain us and continue to teach us these old ways and keep us in the same narrative. We have to break free of this. This is not our truth. They are not our truth. We are our own truth, and we have to make our own stories, and we have to make our own narratives. And if we continue to let them paint the picture for us, that picture is going to be one fucked up portrait. Ain't going to be worth nothing. But when we decide to use our words and use our truth and use our power to paint a picture, it'll be worth 1,000, 1,000,000, 1,000,000,000. It will be priceless, babes. Completely priceless. But we have to get to the point where we're able to do that. And we know that no matter if sis over here is doing sex work, no matter if sis over here is a CEO, no matter if sis over here has a corporate job, sis is a YouTuber, no matter what sis is doing, sis is living her truth and she's doing her, and we're going to support her in that, period. No matter what we think, no matter what we want to do, we are supporting another person, another Black woman, because who else is going to support her if we don't? Who else? The answer is no one. If you didn't know, the answer is absolutely no one. Child, this subject, like, I just feel like we shouldn't be doing these type of things. We are old enough to know right from wrong at this point. And some of us are just continually choosing to do wrong for whatever reason. And I don't get it. And I know that for some people, this may not be your intention. I mean, I hope it's not anybody's intention, but you never know with people. But by continuing to demonize Black women, living their truth, accepting their sexuality, accepting their sensuality, loving their bodies, you are then demeaning us in okaying hypersexualization. And this hypersexualization doesn't stop with girls that are older, because a lot of people still view Chloé Bailey as a little girl because of how she came onto the scene. And if you're allowing this hypersexualization of her body in the sense that she's a younger person or she's a smaller person, you are okaying the fact that these people are looking at these little girls as if they're grown women. It's just like this very grotesque over sexing and over hyping of a body that belongs to somebody. Like, this is her body, this is her truth, this is her sexuality, and like, people are just saying that it's wrong. How can you tell somebody that their body is wrong? How can you tell somebody that what they find happiness in, what they find joy in, what they find release in is wrong? Like, how can you do that to a person? That's unfair. That's unfair, that's unethical, that's unorthodox, and it's very anti-Black, specifically anti-woman. So we got to fix that as well. That has to be something that gets nipped in the bud, because this goes a lot deeper. All of these things that I'm talking about, I know that they're surface level issues, but it is so much deeper. It's so deeply rooted in this hatred for Black women, but y'all don't want to see it like that. Y'all aren't ready for that conversation. So yeah, y'all, we just have to do better as a collective. We just need to do better. And as I have stated before in another video, I usually speak directly to the community that I resonate the most with. This could be applicable to everybody, particularly men, because y'all are the some of the main culprits of these types of things. But for this video particularly, I'm speaking specifically to Black women, and that's just how it is with these videos, because that's the group that I identify the closest with. So I'm going to continue to put the gemstones on, y'all. This is kind of hard to film because the gemstones really be trying to play games, so I'm going to try my best to get some footage of them. And I'm probably not going to talk during this part because it's low-key really hard. So just, oh my gosh, they all just fell. Child, hold on, I'll be back. Okay, y'all, so hopefully it'll cooperate with me while y'all are on camera. So I'm gonna just do the same thing that I just did, but I'm not gonna talk. So enjoy this little montage of me attempting to replicate what I just did on this side. So, oop. The first little daddy on there. I'm gonna have to pick up this first little daddy and move him. So I low-key replicated it, and then I'm gonna put some gems on the bottom. Okay, so those are the pearls on my eyes. I just really want us to start actually, oh wow, that fell kind of far. I just think it's really important to hold people accountable when we actually should, because Trey Songz, who has been suspicious for a very long time, there have been a lot of like different people that have come out and talked about him. And so he came out like that same week that the stuff happened with Chloé Bailey, he came out talking about he has an OnlyFans. One of my pearls just fell off. And some of y'all was really out here showing your ass. Like y'all was just like, oh, I want to do X, Y, and Z to you. We saw your dick, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, so when a man does it, it's cool, but when a woman does it, it's not. Why? I just simply want to know why we're still living under those archaic pretenses. Because we're supposed to be the generation that changes stuff, and we're already raising the next generation, some of us. So how are we then going to perpetuate the things that we were trying to get our parents not to do? I don't get it. We need to do better. It's gonna, take a little interlude from my lips. So I'm trying to really get them to look hot and spicy. Like taking the liner a little bit further down because I cannot find my red lip. But I have this, and I low-key like, I do like it, but it has sparkles in it. And I didn't know that they could put sparkles in lip liner. Not gonna lie, didn't know that was possible. So let me go grab my other lip liner. I grabbed her. I'm gonna take it down a little bit because it's a deeper color. I'm trying to do a little bit of an ombre. And then the center, I'm gonna do a brownie pink color. I want to take that out on the top too a little bit, just to get the shape of my lips, because I really like my lip shape. Okay, and then we're going to smash it all up and see what it looks like. I have these like cute little shimmer colors I got from the hair store, and they're browns and they're just so fucking sexy. So we're gonna add those on. Oh yeah, wow. Oh. Mm. Smells like fucking watermelons. Yes, I got that like deeper red color I was looking for. I think I'm gonna lighten it in the middle though with some concealer. I figured that since I'm still talking, I shouldn't do the light center on my lips because it might rub away. So I'm gonna just move on to my hair now. And yeah, there's a tutorial coming out or already out about this hairstyle. I really love it. Y'all can't really see the top, but it's just this super simple braid style. And a lot of the braid is my actual natural hair, which I thought was super cool because it's just a really nice protective style. So I'm gonna do my edges, and that's where I'm gonna also add the gemstones. But the last point that I really want to make is just like kind of like ending it on a little bit of a, it's still, this whole video is still very instructional, and it's really about like taking charge of yourself and holding yourself accountable, but also like remembering that these celebrities are human beings as well, and they have feelings. And like when Chloe got on the Instagram live and she was talking and she started crying, that literally broke my heart, because it's just like this young black woman is really just trying to make it out here in this world, and she's trying to authentically be herself and show her fans who she really is. And you don't know who like really was impacted in a positive way, because I know for me personally, I've always loved to dance and all that, and so seeing somebody else that I can relate to was like groundbreaking for me. But it was just so heartbreaking at the same time to see how many people were penalizing her for just being a human being. Like, why is it that we could just talk about celebrities and treat celebrities any type of way as if they're robots or people without feelings? Like, yes, when you get a platform like that, you know what you're up against, but at the same time, like, you should not feel so obligated and feel so encouraged to just treat them anyhow, because they're still human beings with feelings. Like, these people can commit suicide just like the next person can. These people could have a mental break just like the next person can, and we see it happen to them all the time. So why would we then be a part of the reason why they get to that point? Like, yeah, they have to have a strong backbone. All people do. Everybody goes through shit. Everybody is a human being. Ain't nobody on this earth that's no different than another person. We all bleed red. We all die with the gunshot. Like, it's all the same. So why can't we treat each other equally? Like, why is that such a big issue? And I'm not speaking about this from the sense of ignorance, because I know how the world works. I know how racism works. Like, everybody's aware of it, but why is it still being perpetuated every day to keep white people in power? And we know that it's keeping them in power. So why aren't we trying to do something to change it? Like, please, y'all, I'm begging you, like, let's do better as a collective to support and uphold and uplift people when they need it. Not after they're dead, or not after they've already, you know, gone off the deep end, for lack of a better term. Like, let's do it when they deserve it. Let's give people their flowers while they're alive. Like, not afterward. What good is that? What good are we doing? Let me do my little lip thing real quick before I close out this video. And I really hope that this video was like helpful and kind of insightful. And as always, I want to talk in the comments, y'all. So if you have any, you know, input to give, please, I would love to hear it, honestly. Just no disrespect to me and my homies, and we're good, you know? I just wanted to brighten this color up a little bit because, like, I did want it dark, but this is giving me my Bloody Valentine vibes. And I mean, that's cool. We love a good goth. We love a good alt look, but I want to tone it down just a bit. And that was perfect. And this is the final look. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I love y'all so much, and I will see you in the next upload. Bye. I'll give you a little look at the little. Give you a little look. Give you a little look.